Good morning, my HCG peeps. Okay, I have a Name That Tune game for you. Because this is the song in my head, but I couldn't find it. So I need to know. Some of you gals who are my age, you remember in the 80s, and it was really the late 80s, there was a song that went, back to life, back to reality, back to the way things used to be. I don't know if those last words are right or if that's just what my head's done to it. But that's the song in my head today. What's that song? You know? So if you know, name that tune. Okay, so here's the thing. By the way, it is round 3.5, P2.5, VLCD2 on that. I don't even know how many days I did before. Okay, so back to here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just realized I need to forgive myself. And all of this will lead to my weight because I weighed, okay? So, what I just realized, because I've been beating myself up all morning, is, okay, I went into finals for law school. I friggin' went into finals, and this fog, I had like one of my busiest weeks in months as I was going through finals, as I was packing to go down to my mom's for Christmas, as I was Christmas shopping, as I was trying to, juggle life and all that. So, I totally forgot that I did that. And then I went down to my mom's, and the day before I left for my mom's, I got information that this employment transition thing was going to happen way sooner than I thought it was. And I went into fear. Self-forgiving, noted that I was like about to take a massive final that day. And it's like my brain went, I couldn't feel my fingers for a while that day. Okay. Then I went to my mom's, had Christmas, and focused on resume, job searching, my CalBar stuff, the doctor's appointment for my daughter, all of that stuff, right? So I was, still working on self-forgiving. Then I came home and I was a little tired, and I drove for 10 hours that day. And then I got up the next day and went to work and loaded. And I was loading the next day, which I know you all know this. Loading puts me into a fog. It's like the fat sucks away my brain cells. And I just am like, okay. It makes me tired. It makes me groggy. It makes me feel like poop and gives me gas. So that's just the reality. It's just like this emotional, energetic stink. So I feel like 2 days out of loading, I feel like the fog is starting to really clear. I know it was a little bit yesterday. You can really see it in my face. Oh my gosh, can you see it in my face? And I look back at all of my loading vlogs and it's like I look the same. I don't know, it's a very fugly look. So, I feel like I'm waking up today. Okay, finals are over. It's like I have to kind of reverse time and go back, and I gotta clean my house. I gotta do the laundry. There's dishes in my kids' room that were there from before we left, and I didn't have the energy or time to battle with them. I'm just going in there today. They're back to school. Hallelujah, kids are back to school. So I feel like I am waking up. I'm like getting back to it now. The fog is clearing, the load is clearing, and I did get on the scale and I cried for a while. And can I just say I loaded well? Okay, I loaded well. There was Krispy Kreme involved. Somewhere during that last round, I had a friend say something on Facebook about Krispy Kreme. It's only 2 miles away from me. I did not know that existed here on the West Coast. I had only known Krispy Kreme on the East Coast. So I noted to myself, next time I load, go to Krispy Kreme. Yeah. So there was Krispy Kreme involved. There was Chinese food involved. Lots of it. There was Mexican food involved. Really, like enough for 3 meals because I ate it for 2 days. I loaded well. I loaded well. And I did do a 2-day load on a planned interruption where you don't have to. You could just do a 1-day load. But I wanted to load well. So that being said, before I tell you my weight, all of that self-forgiveness, and I'm doing all of this for me. I'm saying all of this for me. When I got on the scale this morning, I was 210.8. So, I sat down and cried. And I've moved through my emotions, and then I spent the last 2 hours cleaning. So, okay, damage control. I don't know where I was before I loaded, and I don't know how much I gained when I was loading, because I was at my mom's, and I did go off of P3 protocol. I wasn't that far off, but, you know, if I was 198, 199 when I went on to P3, you know, even eating what I ate, I'm sure I gained 4 or 5 pounds doing that. So then you're thinking I started probably 203, 204, and then, you know, gaining a good bunch of weight there for load. So, back to life, back to reality, back to P2, emergency. So, that's my story. That's where I'm at. That's my reality. And I feel like complacency has lifted. The fog is going away. And I'm getting back on it. My headache is gone. I just preemptively took an Advil last night because when I load and then go back, that usually will get me in my sleep. I'll wake up the second day with headache. So I just thought, and I was going to bed with a little bit of a headache, and I thought, I don't want to do that. I don't have time for that. So I took an Advil, and I feel much better. I still feel like my face is puffy from the load foods. I still feel like I'm experiencing a little bit of digestive distress and stuff, so I upped my detox today. Whew. So I have some work to do. I don't feel terrible in my body. I don't feel disgustingly fat. So I think probably a lot of it is water weight or whatever. I still fit into my size 14 jeans. I still fit into my skinnier bra, which is good because I threw away all the other ones. So I think it's temporary, but I think it's going to be work to get back. I think, and I watched a lot of vlogs. I didn't comment last night, but I watched a lot of everybody's vlogs of recent. And I think we all kind of did this over the holidays. It seems like a lot of us did. Not all of us. Some of us were very good. But I'm not one of them. So damage control. All right, we'll do it. We'll get back. 2012, did I tell you my theory of 2012? I'm going to swear. So if this offends anybody, I'm sorry. But this is motivating me. It's the kick-ass year. Just going to kick ass. So that's my motto. 2012, kick ass. So I plan on doing that. All right. I think that's all I have to say. It's just, that was a long ramble. I apologize, but it's making me feel better about the damage done. And I really forgot that I was in finals and that I was in this chaos, and then I left and then I came home. So, anyway, I'm going to get it under control now. I'm going to get my environment under control. I'm going to get my head under control, and thank God for the HCG, the drops. And you're right, Rilla's Villa. I activate my drops. I do it like this. Activate your homeopathic before you take it. Always good. If you read about how homeopathics are made, they're made by shaking. There's some sort of molecular change that happens when you shake them. So you want to activate them. If you go read about the science of homeopathics, you'll understand that better. But I read the whole book on how homeopathics are made, and you want to activate them. So that was really good that you told people that, because I don't think people know that. I don't think, you know, it's not like it's dead if you don't do it. I just think, for me, I feel like I'm giving it more power. Come on, HCG, work. So, all right. Yep, now I'm totally rambling. So, love you, mean it. Big releases, easy stabilization, happy maintenance, have a little song, of course. And you know it's my favorite band. So, sorry, but had to. This is the new Switchfoot. Every fight comes from the fight within. I just love Switchfoot. All right, you all. Have a great Tuesday. We're going to get it back. We rock. 2012.